Hey guys, what's up? It's once again, it's mp4podcast.com. Now there was an article that I read, the other day, and I'll try to find it if I can, but I don't really remember where I saw it. Basically, the guy who makes Just Cause says he doesn't see a lot of used copies of Just Cause when he goes into his video game stores, probably like his local GameStop or any of these other stores that sell used games. And he says one of the reasons why Just Cause isn't traded in so much is because it is a very long game. So a lot of games seem to be pretty short, and it seems sometimes every generation we start to go to, the games do get a little bit short, even though there are some really short games, even back in the old 8-bit days, the NES, the Sega Master System, and so on. But in general, sometimes it does seem that the newer generations, the games do get shorter. And one of the reasons because of this is because it takes more time to do, especially 3D modeling. I can't remember the gentleman's name, the guy who's responsible for Gran Turismo for Sony. I think he said on the PlayStation 1, it took him took an artist about a day just to model a car. And when they went over to PS2, I think he said it changed to 2 weeks just to model the exact same car with more polygons. And I think he might have said this when the PS3 was coming out. In the PS3, it takes about 6 weeks to properly model a car. I mean, get all the textures on there and the tires and get everything to be perfect. So there is a very long time in development for these new games. And that's sometimes why we see games taking so long to get sequels. Probably back in the older days, sequels could come out much quicker because they weren't as complex. Excuse me. And also, this is why Activision has two teams all the time. Well, there's actually maybe a few other teams making other Call of Duty versions, like the PS Vita. There was some DS ports, maybe some iPhones and whatever. But the two main ones, it's Infinity Ward and it's Treyarch, and every year it goes back and forth between these two teams to make a Call of Duty. So they need two teams just to bring out a game every 2 years. Okay, and sometimes you'll have companies maybe even work longer on a game, maybe 3-4 years until they bring out another sequel or their next game, because the games are so complex. And when you look at Call of Duty, they're about maybe 5 to 6 hours at best in length of gameplay. Now, the value of Call of Duty comes from the multiplayer aspect. If you're just, for say, you just want to play the single player, for $60, it's not really a great value. I mean, in a way, it could be a great value because you can't put a price on entertainment, and if you get a big rush from the story and the action, you're like, wow, that was like really cool. But it doesn't have, in a way, it doesn't have like that long-term investment. It's not like, I paid $7 and I saw a great action movie, like Terminator 2 or something like that, or The Matrix, or Star Wars, the first one. It costs you $60 for 6 hours of entertainment. Where me, I probably, if I was going to spend 6 hours on entertainment, I'd probably rather watch 3 really good movies and just sit back with some popcorn and a soda at the movie theater and just enjoy myself. So, I'm hoping this new generation doesn't push games back further in development, and I'm hoping that the games don't become shorter. So, if this is going to happen, I would rather have games pushed back, have them have more development time to make these games instead of making them shorter. Because I do remember people were complaining a little bit when I think it was the PS3 or maybe it was the PS2, they were saying that games were getting a little bit shorter. the adventure games and so on. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Love to know what you guys are thinking about. Also, if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Always making new videos all the time. Once again, guys, this has been MP4podcast.com signing out. You guys have a good one. Later, guys. Bye.